Welcome, Brian, to the Toronto International Film Festival Year 35 and
Yes.
our Raindance event here. Now, you are no stranger to film festivals and you've been around in the Canadian scene for some time. What advice do you have for emerging young actors of today?
Well, a lot of people have to be seen. So it depends how you want to be seen. Outlandish costumes don't work anymore. Meeting in elevators doesn't work anymore. And handing people, your little CDs and DVDs. I think the best way is to get yourself out there and known. Get yourself seen by making sure you're in projects where people can see you.
Right.
Don't be frightened to go out and say, hey, come and see me do this. In this country especially, you can always get to the right people. You just have to go there. I mean, marketability is one thing, but the ability to market yourself is more important.
Training and getting yourself out there and being showcased is also very relevant, and that's what Raindance is a part of as well. Tell us a little bit about your background there in developing and mentoring young actors.
What happened was, I was a young actor.
Well, we all.
I'm now an older actor.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough in my life to have people who mentored me. Roger Abbott and Don Ferguson from the Royal Canadian Air Force. That was the first show I ever did on TV. They did that, and as I went along, I met people who were really great about that. So in turn, I do the same thing. At the Canadian Comedy Awards, I produce the live events there, and we showcase a lot of the new young comedians there. At Humber College, I work up there in the television writing and performing department, and I work with them. That's all part of the business, is giving back. And I don't think any young person should be worried about approaching anyone who is more mature, we'll call ourselves, because we've been through it. It's a tough business. It's not easy. That's why people don't do it. It's a scary business. So you have to go out there and say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to approach who I think is going to help me. This is who I am. And I would say 56% of the time, good number, 56% of the time, people will help.
Absolutely.
Because they're not, no one's worried about, my favorite story is, I was performing at Yuck Yucks in Montreal, they used to club there, and Howie Mandel came into the club. He said, I gotta go on. There's a director to see me, I gotta go on. I gave him my spot, not only because Howie, you can't follow Howie, but I knew that for me, no one's gonna think Howie and I are up for the same part. Well, Howie got the lead in this film, and I got to play an Arab oil sheik. That's not my fault, the film bombed. But what I'm saying is people are generous in this business. They will give back, whether you're younger, approaching a more mature artist, or on the same level.
Absolutely. We know you to be a very busy man. What are you up to these days?
Well, the most important thing I'm doing right now is we're doing the Canadian Comedy Awards and Festival here in Toronto, and that's in conjunction with the Canada Walk of Fame. So that's October 15th to 18th. I produced the Gilda's Club Benefit, which is this huge one-night event, November 22nd, at the Princess of Wales, where we raise money for families with cancer. And then I co-produced the Special Olympics one-day event to raise money. I work for free.
It's a lot of giving back, too.
I work for free, but that's because,
You're passionate.
I'm stupid. No, I'm passionate, and that's what it is. That's what it is. So all of those things, I continue to write. I do a little performing, but for me, the idea is I love producing. I love people to come and find places to perform. And now, as I say, I used to perform. I used to score the goal. Now I care about getting the assist.
There you go, there you go. Now listen, we're right in the heart of film festival fever in downtown Toronto. What's been your experience so far?
Crowds. I hate
Lots
to
of
say
crowds.
it. Crowds. I mean, I go back to the days where you could just walk into a film if you had the little star, the little pass. And my funniest moment is a couple of days ago, a friend phoned me, goes, you want to go see Barney's version? I said, sure. He says, okay, I'll call you back, I'll get tickets. I went, no, you won't. Not the day of the show. I mean, the whole key to it is you be specific. And I've chosen a few films I want to see and a few parties I want to go to. And other than that, it's a young person's game. I'm looking forward to seeing a few films. I'm looking forward to a few parties. But what I'm looking forward more importantly is the buzz. Because what this festival is all about now is the buzz. The films that do well here go on to garner nominations and awards. So I'm not going to stand in as many lines as I used to. I have a resurfaced hip. Instead, I'm going to wait and see them.
Common sense, but good advice there as well. Well, you're in the right place. You're at the Raindance Festival party here
I'm looking
as well.
forward to that. I think it's a great idea. I've talked to the Raindance people, and I think the whole idea of mentoring is what this business is all about and what the world should be about.
And that's what makes this festival and this city so successful. Brian, thanks so much for talking to us today.
My pleasure.
All right, thank
Okay.
you.